Okay, so for this lovely delicious lamb Podina recipe, I'll go through all the ingredients that we'll need for today's curry. This serves 2 portions. So you'll need 1 onion sliced, not chopped, sliced, 1 tablespoon of ginger and garlic paste. Over here I have 1 teaspoon of hot red chili powder, and here 2 teaspoons of Coleman's mint sauce for lamb. It doesn't have to be Coleman's. Here we have 2 teaspoons of dried methi leaves, that's kasuri methi, and half a teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of sugar, 2 to 3 teaspoons of tomato ketchup. Yes, tomato ketchup. This has obviously been processed, so it's sweet and it will add a sweetness and a tomato flavour to the curry. And here we have 4 teaspoons of mild Madras curry powder, or you can use your own mixed powder. Here I have a small piece of cinnamon bark, and I have 1 Asian bay leaf, 1 clove. And here, to finish off, we have half a teaspoon of fennel seeds. This adds a very tiny amount of aniseedy flavour. To garnish, I have a small handful of fresh chopped coriander and a very small amount of fresh chopped very mild red chilli. Here we have 60 ml of vegetable oil, and here we have 2 portions of pre-cooked lamb. I have 16 pieces of diced lamb here. I will put the link in the description below on how to pre-cook your lamb, and also a pop-up will show across the screen. And you'll need 300 to 400 ml of this all-important golden base gravy. Again, there will be a link in the description on how to make this. Also, a pop-up will show across your screen with a link to the video. And I will type out the full list of ingredients for this recipe in the description box below. Get your pan nice and hot and put your vegetable oil in and bring the oil up to temperature. So now we want to fry our onions for about 5 minutes until they soften. Once the onions have softened, add your cinnamon, your bay leaf, your clove and your fennel seeds and fry for around 2 minutes. Okay, so now add your garlic and ginger paste and fry this for around a minute. Now we want to add our ketchup and our mint sauce and stir it into the mixture. Okay, so there's the beginning of your masala base. Now it's time to add all our powders. So there's our curry powder, our chili powder, the sugar, salt, the methi leaves, and a touch of base gravy. This is to help prevent the spices from burning. Stir that all well. Fry that for a minute and then add your first full ladle of base gravy. This is around 150 ml. Cook the gravy, scraping the edges of the pan to turn the caramelised gravy into the mix. Now add your pre-cooked lamb and stir well. Remember what I said about scraping any residue off the sides of the pan. This will add depth of flavour and give the gravy a nice sweet taste. Once you've cooked out the first batch of base gravy, add another ladle and repeat the entire process, turning the gravy in, caramelising. Try not to play around with it too much, let the base gravy cook and sweeten. Tastes really yummy already. If you feel that the curry needs some more gravy, just add a touch more at the end. I highly recommend this base gravy. It has a great consistency and really adds quality to any curry that you make. Okay, so now we've cooked that out for a little while, I think it's time to serve. So as usual in my videos, I'm going to dress that with a little bit of coriander, and if you wish, a tiny amount of very mild red chilli, just for decoration. Okay, so now it's time for the all-important taste test. I'm going to pick out a little bit of lamb here, a bit of juice. Oh my god, it's absolutely amazing. You have just got to do this recipe. If you love lamb and you love nice spicy curries, right up your street. Gorgeous. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please give me the thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you're new. I'll be back next week with another recipe for you, free of charge.